Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Friday Night Eclipse. We are here in St. Paul, Minnesota, where tonight we will be witnessing the championship debuts of not one, but three wrestlers, including a champion versus champion match between two growing rivals. Will we also see returns to form from other parts of the roster? Find out tonight on this edition of Eclipse. And our first matchup of the evening, and this is basically tradition at this point. A new champion has been crowned, and their debut fight is against Miss Money in the Bank, Miu Iruma. That is just something that... Sure. Why not? Like I said, it's basically tradition at this point. So after every... So the Friday after every pay-per-view event, just be prepared for Iruma. Excuse me. Anyway, her opponent, it is your new Women's Universal Champion, Aoi Asahina. Hina winning the championship belt after her match against Sophia, a pretty convincing win against Sophie at Extreme Rules. Excuse for the noise, the clinking. If you heard that, I'm just adjusting my microphone. And referee rings the bell. Miu immediately going for the trip, but whiffing. And Aoi going for the backflip splash, but also not getting the distance that she wanted. And a stomp right to the back of the head. Now Miu picking Aoi up over her shoulders in a fireman's carry. And a standing submission attempt. But Aoi immediately elbowing out. And a running front kick that connects. Going for the grab, but Miu standing up a little bit too quickly. And now dragging Aoi to the eastern ropes. And a snap mirror. Into the step over heel kick. And now Miu immediately jumping up top. And a diving crossbody splash into the immediate pin. There's one. But nothing more. And Miu going for a split leg breaker. And another. And doling out significant damage to the new women's champion. Aoi rolling out, Miu following her with a suicide spear that connects. One count. Miu picking Aoi up and tossing her back inside the ring, but not climbing in immediately after, instead taking a couple of seconds, climbing in into the double knife edge chop, picking Aoi up, and a face plant right into the corner. And sending her down, and just the absolute disrespect. Picking Aoi up, and a powerbomb takedown, but Aoi with the reversal. Shadowboxing over Miu, but Miu immediately up to her feet, picking her up, and a gutbuster. Aoi with the takedown, picking Miu back up to her feet and a high kick. Roundhouse into the single shoulder suplex. And some kicks right to right to Miu's face. Aoi picking her back up. Looking for the slam, but Miu with the reversal. And a jumping facebuster and the pin. And another 1 count. There's 2. Still no 3. Miu looking for a finisher. And another face plant. Going for another pin. There's 1, 2. 2.5, but still no 3 count. Miu picking Aoi up. And a neck breaker right to the knee, and Miu climbing up top. Diving crossbody splash connects, and Miu just taunting over Aoi. Or Aoi? Aoi? Hina? Looking for the stomp, but Hina rolling out of the way. And a shot right to the bridge of the nose with the knee. Running crossbody splash, and that connects. Both women down on the ground, but Miu somehow, even though, despite being hit by the attack, the first one up. And now picking Aoi up and just tossing her into the corner and climbing back into the ring, only to step right back out. And Miu with some ground and pound right in the outside corner. And a stomp to the face. I think that stiletto landed right next to the eye socket. Doesn't have to have. That really must not feel good. Tossing Aoi from one side of the ring to the other and stepping in. Referee up to a 4 count. Make that 5. Miu stepping back out. He's sending the count back to 1. More importantly, looking to deal a little bit more damage. Excuse me. And some jumping heel stomps. And a DDT on the outside, picking Aoi back up. Crosshand knife edge chop. And Aoi somehow still kicking Miu off of her, but Miu just picking her up and tossing her from one side of the ring to the other. There's a 6 count. 7, but Miu still not done. Looking for another crossbody knife edge shot, but Aoi blocking that. Miu with a reversal into the slap and picking Aoi up and tossing her right into the barricade. There's a 3 count. Into the neck breaker. And a 4. Leg drop to the arm. 5 count. Miu with some knife edge chops. Back elbow. 6 count. And a huge backhand slap. There's the 7 count. Will Miu climb in? Yep. Climbs in and immediately slides out. Because even though she's educated, she is still a complete moron. Aoi tossing Miu from one side of the ring to the other, but Miu immediately to her feet. Aoi with the springboard Superman punch connects. Miu rolling out. Aoi following her, but I mean, at least landed on her feet, but... And I have no idea what Miu's doing on the outside. Stepping in, immediately met. Never mind. Thought she was going to be met by Aoi, but nope. Another jumping faceplant into the pin. 1, 2. And... is that the 4th match in a row that Miu won against a titled opponent? I'm pretty sure she beat Sophie. Pretty sure she beat Lexi. She beat Aoi. And I think she beat Maki.
Here is your winner, the engineer, beautiful May Iron.
Miss Money in the Bank having so much championship potential, but unfortunately we can't give her a title shot unless she cashes in the briefcase. But with a performance like that, if and when she does, she will have no trouble winning the title. And now for our second matchup of the evening, and is our first tag team matchup. Introducing first, this is an odd combo.
Is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, the Iconics.
Usually it'll be Hatsune Miku and Ibuki, or Hatsune Miku and Poppy, but no. It's they are Hatsune Miku-less. Tonight, it's Ibuki and Poppy representing the Ideal Idols for tonight's Tornado Tag match. Let's see how they do. And their opponents, on a fairly hot tear as of late, it's the Harmonious Truth. Sayaka Maizono and Kyoko Kirigiri. Granted, they did win their last match thanks to the Gestalt sisters' extreme hubris, but sometimes you gotta play into your opponent's weaknesses. So call it luck, call it skill, call it intelligence, call it what you want. I call it a win. Let's see if they can get another one here tonight. All four women in the ring. The referee rings the bell as Ibuki goes after Kyoko and Poppy after Sayaka. Ibuki with a stomp to the hamstring of Kyoko and a knee smash. Poppy pulling the arm of Sayaka and another shot to the hamstring. And an elbow drop by Ibuki, forcing Kyoko to roll outside the ring. Ibuki joining her outside as Poppy and Sayaka continue to do battle on the inside. In very quick, very early on submission attempt by Poppy here with an arm, the crossface armbar on Sayaka, but Sayaka immediately getting out. As now Kyoko looking to get a little bit of offense going against Ibuki. Kicks a shot right to the back. And now grabbing Poppy from behind, but Poppy with the reversal. Picking Kyoko up in a dragon screw takedown. Climbing out right as Sayaka climbed in. And Sayaka the running clothesline on Ibuki. Poppy with some high kicks. Sayaka, I think that was a leg breaker. It's hard to focus on two fights at the same time. And now Sayaka, is she going for a submission attempt? Yeah, I think she has a submission attempt locked in, but Poppy trying to save her teammate and is successful. And a sit-down powerbomb into the facebuster as now they switch places. 1, 2. Ibuki going after Kyoko again, and Poppy going after Sayaka. Ibuki sending Kyoko right up the ramp. Now climbing in, trying to make this a 2-on-1 against Sayaka. Basement dropkick by Poppy, Sayaka rolling out. Both Ideal Idols rolling out. Excuse me. Ibuki went out. Poppy climbed up top. And I think both Ideal Idols missed their attacks. Is now Kyoko back into the fight with a spinning arm takedown. Poppy grabbing her and throwing her face first into the announcer's table. Now dragging her back to the announcer's table and face first into the steel plating as Ibuki throws Sayaka face first into the ring post. Kyoko forcing forcing Poppy to eat her feet. And a helicopter takedown by Kyoko, picking Ibuki back up, and a cross-arm neckbreaker. As now Sayaka going back after Poppy. Knife edge chop into the slap. And the backflip body splash. Kyoko with the punch, sending Ibuki down, and the pin as Sayaka plays some defense on the outside. But only a 1 count. Kyoko picking Ibuki back up. And the trip. Sayaka doing a number on Poppy on the outside as Kyoko works on Ibuki on the inside. Forearm elbow into the rolling double somersault, by Kyoko. And Kyoko going for another very oddly quick pin. 2 count as Sayaka throws Poppy into the barricade, now back first into the barricade as Kyoko with a jumping knee strike on Ibuki. Poppy trying to get back into her brawl against Sayaka, but Sayaka with a quick reversal combo into the takedown. Ibuki trying to get the better of Kyoko now. Now Ibuki in the corner looking for a finisher. Running takedown attempt, but Kyoko with the reversal. Picking Ibuki back up, kick to the gut. And almost a synchronized takedown and a synchronized pin attempt. 1, 2. That's a double 2 count. Kyoko picking Poppy up and taking her down. Sayaka taunting Ibuki with a little peace sign. There's a 2. Poppy again kicks out, but Sayaka unable to prevent Poppy from rolling out. And now a suicide flip connects, but getting in the way of Kyoko, who lands face first on the outside. Now it's a 2-on-1 on the outside against Ibuki, as Sayaka hits with the takedown. And Kyoko with a knee strike to the hand. And now it's a 2-on-1 against Poppy. Double somersault into the kick again. Kyoko picking Poppy back up, but it was Sayaka who grabbed her, and now it's a 2-on-1. Sayaka looking to go after Ibuki yet again, but Ibuki with the single leg dropkick. But now Kyoko from behind. Ibuki probably not expecting that. Now I think I see what the Harmonious choose. I think I see what their strategy is. Try to separate the Ideal Idols while staying together themselves. Ibuki with the uppercut on Kyoko. Sayaka only could watch. And now it's a 2-on-2 right next to the announcer's booth. Half hitch knee raises into the spinning kick by Ibuki as Poppy picks Sayaka back up after the takedown and now tossing her into the corner barricade. And some more Muay Thai knees into the spinning heel kick by Ibuki, sending Kyoko face first into the announcer's booth. Snap mirror into the scissor drop kick, picking Kyoko back up to her feet. And an arm breaker, high kick. And the Ideal Idols looking to turn the tables here. And another certified takedown by Ibuki. Some back elbows by Poppy, sending Sayaka back into the ring. Poppy, instead of going after Sayaka, watching the fight between Ibuki and Kyoko, just wanted to hit the DDT on Kyoko. Ibuki with the snap mirror, double leg drop kick. Now Poppy's back into the ring, and so is Ibuki. Ibuki grabbing Sayaka, and some more half-hitch knee raises into the spinning heel kick. Poppy with the takedown. Sayaka rolls out. Poppy looking for the double leg drop kick, but Sayaka rolls out. And Poppy accidentally getting in the way of Ibuki's suicide attack. And now Poppy clearing off the table, probably not going to get any use, but with the trajectory that this fight is going, there might be. Poppy with the sleeper hold on Kyoko. Ibuki tossing Sayaka into the corner barricade. And now Poppy looking to potentially get use out of that table, but nope, tossing Kyoko into the ring. And now climbing up top, Ibuki with the takedown on Sayaka. Corkscrew splash on by Poppy. Going for the pin on Kyoko as Ibuki works on Sayaka. There's a 1 and a 2. Kyoko kicks out right before 3. Kyoko with the reversal. Picking Poppy up and the takedown yet again. Now pushing Poppy down, going for a pin. Ibuki looking for the breakup. There's 2. Poppy gets her shoulder up just in time. Ibuki looking a little bit winded. Picking Kyoko back up and a snap mirror into the double leg drop kick right to the back of the head again. Poppy going for the stomp and the spinning tornado kick. Ibuki with the jumping arm breaker. Poppy going for the pin. Sayaka looking to break it up. There's 2. Kyoko gets her shoulder up. Facebuster by Sayaka, but Poppy immediately breaking that up. And a takedown. And now it's a one-on-one inside the ring as their 2 partners are trying to catch their breath on the outside. Kyoko now work on Ibuki. The people's moonsault by Poppy, but there's only a 2 count. Ibuki picking Kyoko up and a powerbomb takedown. Now we have a submission attempt as Ibuki looks for a finisher. Kyoko getting out of the way. And almost had it. Almost had it. Kyoko with another finisher. Not going for the pin, instead taunting because this game is just fucking stupid as hell. Now Kyoko, middle rope. Trying to get Ibuki back to her feet. Now Sayaka going for a pin against Poppy as Kyoko with the takedown and Sayaka picking up the win. Harmonious Truth showing quite great teamwork between the 2 of them over the past month or so.
Here we
and picking up yet another win. And they're looking for a title shot. Unfortunately, they missed their calling in Extreme Rules, but they will have a shot at the pay-per-view of after Extreme Rules, which I'm forgetting what it is. And now for the champion versus champion match. Introducing first, it is your new men's tag team champion after so long. It is Games Dean.
Versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Main Street, USA, weighing in at 175 pounds, the men's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, Games Dean.
And Games Dean heading to the ring with Jaden, who's still recovering from his injuries, but he should be back in action within the next couple of weeks. And I'm not sure if clapping on a sprained wrist is a good idea, but hey. And his opponent, it is the one and only Sir Bones. After winning the men's Nexus Championship after very controversial means.
Undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, Gentleman Boo.
Yeah, Sir Bones winning the championship off of 9S in a very controversial manner. And I don't think he'll be wanting to give up that championship belt for, anytime soon. Within the next 5 years, I don't think he'll be wanting to give that up. And I need to correct myself in the last match when I said the pay-per-view event after Extreme Rules. I meant to say pay-per-view event after Elimination Chamber. If I said Extreme Rules, I meant Elimination Chamber. Which, honestly, that is a pay-per-view event I'm really looking forward to. Now Dean and Sir Bones staring each other down for what appears to be like the third time in 4 weeks. As Dean opens up with a right hand and a springboard bulldog. Tossing Bones to the ropes and a takedown, and I just noticed that Bones does not have a manager's in his corner. Right hand into some kicks, but Dean catching that kick and dragging Bones to the western ropes. Now trapping him in between the ropes, and some half hitch and some knee raises into the big boot kick. Bones immediately back up to his feet, but Dean jumping out of the ring and tossing Bones right back in. Now staring him down, potentially baiting that a backflip splash that Bones did not connect on. Now Dean telling him, right here, right now, get back into the ring. Bones jumps right back in and tosses Dean up against the ropes, and a double leg drop kick. The right hand, knife edge chop, some rights, some lefts, and a spinning clothesline. And a knee drop. Dean climbing back to his feet into the corner, immediately met by Bones, who kicks him twice in the chest and sends him face first into the turnbuckle. And working on that arm. Taking Dean down and going for the pin. There's a 1. Dean kicks out. A kick to the top of the head and a knee strike into the stunner. And Bones seems to be finding his momentum here. And a heel kick. That was going to be a stomping arm breaker, but nope. And a top rope diving crossbody splash, and Bones once again climbing up top. And looking for the 720 backflip splash, or front flip splash. Dean rolling out of the way, and a basement dropkick. Bones immediately back to his feet. Connects with the springboard crossbody splash. And Bones connects with the arm breaker. Now looking for the people's elbow, but Dean immediately getting out of the way. Bones immediately picking Dean back up and tossing him up against the ropes. There's a drop kick. Now climbing out, jumping back in. Dean catching him. And a face buster, I guess in this case a skull buster, but Bones immediately again back to his feet. Dean sending him down with a clubbing strike, but Bones rolling to the apron. Dean spearing him off, almost sending him right into Jaden. Now Dean jumping out. The Bones with a jumping arm breaker. Picking, not picking Dean back up, what am I saying? Arm breaker on Dean, and tossing him into the steel steps. There's a 3 count. Now Bones returning back to the ring. Dean trying to get his senses back. And jumping back in, but immediately caught by Bones. And the ripcord jumping knee. Dean immediately back to his feet, but Bones immediately to the top rope, and a head scissor takedown. Dean rolling to the outside, Bones looking for the crossbody splash, but Dean just quickly stepping out of the way. A jumping arm breaker by Dean with the left hands. Taking Bones back to his feet and tossing him back inside the ring, climbing in himself. Bones with the clutch immediately into the arch whip and the spinning back elbow into the pin, but Dean with a very intelligent rope break. So Bones with another arm breaker into the pin, using the ropes to his advantage, but referee immediately calling off the pin. That was a little bit too obvious that Bones was trying to cheat. And now Dean with the snap mirror, rolling to the outside, and looking for the move that won him the match against Fox, and going for the pin, uno, dos. But no mas. No more. It was worth a shot. Absolutely was worth a shot. Bones with a possum kick into the standing submission. Dean immediately getting out. And Dean with a pin in the corner, but only a 1 count as Bones immediately pushes him off. And now some right hands, although probably, doesn't feel good with the, the helmet there. Now Bones going for a possum pin. There's a 1 and a 2. And Sir Bones winning off that possum pin. And I don't think I've seen something like that ever since Majima versus 47. Like, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months ago? Yeah, Sir Bones just lying on his back, rolling Dean up, and Dean unable to get out. And your winner of the match, in slightly less controversial means, it is Sir Bones. And this is not looking good for the JWE universe. And now for a fourth matchup of the evening. Introducing first, making his debut here, well, his fighting debut.
Weighing in at 146 pounds, the Undead General.
It is the Skeleton Praetor, almost that Undead General. It is the Skeleton Praetor. And he is the final of the skeletons to make his match debut. And his opponent, and I'm pretty sure he's also making a debut, although this is his singles debut, I think. It is one half of the men's tag team champions, the Ultimate Detective, Shuichi Saihara.
And his opponent, representing Air Boom from Japan, weighing in at 128 pounds, one half of the men's undisputed hybrid, the tag team world champions, Ivy Shibata.
And Shuichi taking up this match offer because he wanted to get a little bit closer and more personal with the skeletons to see if he can put his ultimate detective skills to use and try to figure out just who they are. At least who the Skeleton Praetor is. And the referee rings the bell as Shuichi begins with some kicks and some punches, picking the Skeleton Praetor up and sending him down with a neckbreaker and a stomp to the face. And a running knee strike. And now Shuichi climbing up top and looking for the double leg stomp, but Praetor getting out of the way, and a knee strike to the face, and a kick to the gut, and a rolling neckbreaker. And Skeleton Praetor with a takedown into the submission attempt. But Shuichi immediately rolls out, saving his elbow, saving his arm, and a rolling stunner himself. But Praetor rolls out of the way, or rolls out the ring. Shuichi with a crossbody splash into the elbow strike. Shuichi taunting over the body of Praetor. Praetor thought he was going for the grab, but no, Shuichi with the grab and a stomp to the back of the head. Not entirely sure what sort of intel Shuichi's getting by squashing him, but maybe some body language, maybe some, you know. I mean, Shuichi's been watching a lot of tape over the past 2 or 3 weeks, you know, over all of the different wrestlers, not only in Eclipse but also J Ramada. Like going through so much film, trying to get there, trying to get an idea of their fighting style. And there's a 2 count, but Praetor kicks out. So maybe he's trying to figure out, you know, if a wrestler, you know, if Praetor's up against the ropes, how do they react? I'm not questioning his methods. I shouldn't be questioning his methods, as Praetor sends him for an Irish whip and the trip. And Praetor looking for the arm pull. Now Shuichi with the grab, but Praetor immediately elbowing out. And Praetor with a Russian leg sweep, takedown, and picking Shuichi back up, kick to the gut, and a chicken wing facebuster. Rolling Shuichi to his back, and going for the pin. There's a 1 and a 2. Shuichi gets his shoulder up. Now Praetor taunting Shuichi, trying to get him back to his feet. But Shuichi happily obliges with the Irish whip and the single arm drag takedown into a pin. There's 1 and 2. Praetor kicks out. Shuichi picking Praetor back to his feet yet again. Cross-armed neckbreaker. Picking Praetor back up. And a rolling takedown into the pin. There's a 1 and a 2. Praetor kicks out. Shuichi can't believe it. And an arm pull. A lever pull arm breaker. Praetor with the reversal, sending Shuichi onto his back. And the ground and pound, now sending Shuichi onto his stomach, onto his back yet again. And a stomp to the lower gut. And looking for some more ground and pound here. Taking Shuichi back to his feet. Back elbow into some right crosses. A right hook. Sending Shuichi into the corner. And a running corner strike. Into the curb stomp. And now Praetor going for a pin. There's a 1 and a 2. Shuichi kicks out right before the 3 count. Up to his feet. Looking for the kick, but Praetor steps out of the way. Shuichi undeterred. Continuing with the combo. And locking in a back arm pull. Now pulling on the arm yet again. Taking Praetor back up. And a running clothesline takedown. And again, slipping that into the half neckbreaker, half kick, whatever that is. And now Shuichi on the apron. Split leg takedown kind of connects. Didn't quite have the distance. But it connected enough, and now both men just laying down. Shuichi slowly getting back up. I think he knocked the wind out of himself. But Praetor with the possum pin. That's almost the second time that a skeleton won a match off of a possum pin tonight. So into the tilt-a-whirl arm breaker and a 2. And Shuichi unable to get out. And great, the music glitches back. Fantastic. Or just plays the wrong music. But Praetor coming up strong in his debut match.
Here is your winner, the Undead General.
And your winner of the match, the Skeleton Praetor. And now for our second half of the evening, introducing first, coming off of 2 losses, but shouldn't, I mean, off of 2 wins.
The Anarchists from Tokyo, Japan, the Phantom Violet.
It is making her way to the ring with Futaba Sakura. It is Sumire Yoshizawa. And her opponent, here to show the world, it is Yukari Takeba.
From Japan, Yuri Tanaka.
Making her way to the ring with Aegis by her side. For support. And both women staring each other down. Referee rings the bell, and they meet in the middle where Sumire immediately begins the offense with a misdirecting single leg drop kick and a high kick, sending Takeba face first down into the corner. Now Sumire climbing up middle rope, jumping split leg takedown connects. Takeba trying to get back to her feet. But Sumire, Violet, dragging her to the western ropes, and a kick to the thigh. And some 12-6 elbows. Yukari, very, very slow start. Unable to get anything going. As Yoshizawa just continues the offense. Handbreaker into the more 12-6 elbows. Picking Yukari back up. High left hand or left leg roundhouse kick into a springboard bulldog, rolling Yukari onto her back. And immediately, I am getting Naoto Shirogane, Mitsuru Kijiro vibes. Cross by splash attempt, but Yukari getting out of the way, picking Sumire up, and a release suplex into the corner. Sumire rolling out, climbing back in, Takeba looking for the spear, but unable to connect. Sending Sumire for a run, and a spinning heel kick somewhat connects. Snap suplex. Picking Sumire back up, and a spinning punch. And taunting a little bit too much, but getting back to her feet. And another spinning heel kick connects. And a ripcord clothesline. Sumire in some, not necessarily hot water, but in a little bit of trouble here. Sumire rolling out, Yukari climbing up top. Look for the diving crossbody splash, but Sumire catching that and connects with a reverse powerbomb and the arm breaker, the hand breaker on the outside. Some kicks to the face. Now tossing Yukari back into the ring with a lot of force. Stepping in herself right before the 5 count, and Violet with a hip attack. Climbing up top, Yukari doesn't seem to be having a good time. Sumire with a corkscrew 540 splash into the pin. 1, 2. Yukari getting her shoulder up. And now Violet dragging Yukari into the middle of the ring. Yukari back to her feet though, but Sumire not quite done with her with a hip attack. And now a springboard backflip splash. Didn't quite have the angle that she wanted. But a spinning kick into a handbreaker and looking for redemption. Connects, but only to the lower leg. Hopping over Yukari. Violet climbing back up. Loving these high-risk, high-reward moves. Another 540s corkscrew splash into the pin. 1, 2. And like I said, Naoto Shirogane versus Mitsuru Kijiro. Welcome back. That was an absolute squash.
Here is your winner, the Phantom Violet.
Sumire had that match from bell to bell, was hardly ever in question. Welcome back to the winners column, Sumire Yoshizawa. And now, introducing first for this match, it is the Ultimate Supreme Leader, Kokichi Oma.
The Anarchist from Japan, weighing in at 115 pounds, Ultimate Kobayashi Omar.
One half of the Agents of Anarchy, and I think it's the leader of the Agents of Anarchy. They haven't really given me exactly what their who's in charge or what, but my money would be on Kokichi Oma. And his opponent, it's gonna be weird hearing these strings without calling the men's Universal Champion, but it is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Japan, weighing in at 130 pounds, the Phantom Fox.
It's been a while since we've seen this entrance. For the past 4 months, he's had the championship belt around his waist, but after that incredible, it was technically an Iron Man match, but it was basically a 10-minute match, or a 10-minute time limit match, losing in the last 10 seconds. Yeah, that was exciting to call, but if you're Fox or if you're a fan of Yusuke, that must feel extremely painful. But at least we have a new champion now. And referee rings the bell. Fox immediately sending Kokichi not into the corner but into his shoulder with that misdirecting shoulder barge, picking Kokichi back up, punch in a left or a back elbow attempt, but Kokichi blocking that, and a springboard takedown into the pin. Only a 1 count. Fox back to his feet and immediately picking Kokichi up, and a powerbomb takedown into an arm pull. And a jumping leg strike right to the face, picking Kokichi back up, sending him for a run, jumping over again, and a 180 power slam. Kokichi quickly back to his feet though. But Fox sending him into another shoulder barge, working on his arm yet again. And now going for the pin. There's a 1. Again, Kokichi immediately kicking out. Kokichi with a springboard cross by splash as Fox was taunting, picking him back up to his feet, knife edge chop into the punch, and a snap suplex. The Fox returning the favor with some kicks. Kokichi slipping that final kick and tripping Fox up, and an elbow takedown into the pin. Uno, zwei, no trois, non trois, nil trois? No, nil will be 0. So non, right? I don't speak French. Anyway, Fox sending Kokichi tumbling over the top rope. I guess my favorite French word, uno. It was probably my ADHD brain, but I was immediately reminded of a song by Millie. Was it World.Execute Me? Anyway, Fox with the takedown and the pin. 1. Kokichi again kicks out. But the song is like, during like a breakdown. Fox with a nice little phantom punch there. Kokichi immediately keeping up to his feet and a running clothesline. But in that song, there's a like during the breakdown, right before the final chorus. Anyway, 1, 2, Fox kicks out. I can continue. The lyrics go, they count up to 6, or to count up to 5 or 6, but each time in a different language. It's kind of what I was doing there. Un, dos, trois, ne, fem, deux, I think it is. Anyway, Kokichi with the kick and a takedown. Picking Fox back up. And a kick to the gut. And an arm drag facebuster into the pin. 1, 2. Fox again kicks out. But Kokichi trying to hype up the crowd as he kicks Fox directly in the mask. But Fox with a tripping takedown of his own. Taunting Kokichi, telling him bring it on. Kokichi with the springboard. Indeed, brought it on. Picking Fox back up. Fox with a kick to the gut though. And Kokichi returning the same, tossing Fox into the corner. Fox with a back elbow reversal. Both men having each other's numbers. Surprising, I didn't think Fox could, I didn't think Yusuke could afford a phone. There's a 1 and a 2. Kokichi kicks out. And Fox with a spinning phantom kick. And a stomp to the arm, stomp to the hand. And yes, I know that Yusuke has a phone in Persona 5. I don't know how, but he does. Probably Madarame. Anyway, Fox looking for a kick here, running Phantom knee strike. Or a Phantom strike. And a pin. 1, 2. Kokichi again gets his shoulder up. Kokichi back to his feet, looking for the trip. Fox getting out of the way, connects with a springboard, double leg drop kick, and now climbing up top, lining himself up, telling Kokichi to get up to his feet. Looking for the clothesline, but flailing a little bit too much. Sending Kokichi for an Irish whip. Spinning back elbow connects. And working on that arm. And a stomp to the face. But you know what I think we'll put an exclamation mark on this match? Dude, if Fox did it right as I was saying it, that would have been awesome. Anyway, picking Kokichi up by his wrist and taking him down. I'm talking, of course, about the Phantom leg drop. There's a running knee strike by Fox. And is he looking for the Phantom leg drop? Fox looking for the sweep, but Kokichi getting out of the way and connecting with a face plant. I wonder if Kokichi is pulling a Hans Zimmer here. Fox with a nice shot to the back and a baseball slide takedown. Climbing in himself. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Kokichi's resiliency runs out as Fox. His perfect streak might have ended last week, or last Sunday, but I mean, he's what, 15-1 at this point? Fox picking up yet another win to his resume, and it was a sliding baseball takedown, or a baseball slide suplex that did it. But Fox picking up yet another win. Unfortunate to not make it 10 more seconds, because if so, he would still be undefeated. And now for our penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first, it is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
Representing
representing the Killer Tunes. Yeah, Kaede Akamatsu making a surprising singles appearance here. Almost said debut, but not entirely sure if that's correct or not. And her opponent, it is the change bringer herself, Delta.
And from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Diane.
And bell rings. Delta immediately begins with some kicks and a heel kick there and a stomp to the knee or to the ankle. Mounting Kaede with some ground and pounds and a slap to the face. And picking Kaede up. And a rolling takedown. Looking for the stomp of Kaede to her feet and a slap to the face. Dragging Delta from one side of the ring to the other, but Delta elbowing out. And picking Kaede up and taking her down into a submission quite early in the match. Kaede immediately getting out though. And Delta with a takedown. Climbing out, stepping back in, stomp to the wrist. Delta with a suplex into the pin, but only a 2 count. And now Delta climbing back up top. Delta Airlines connecting with a crossbody splash. 1, 2. No 3 count though. Setting Kaede's hand down with an arm breaker. And a running double leg basement dropkick attempt, but Kaede rolling out of the way. And a double leg dropkick of her own connecting. Looking to pick Delta up, but Delta kicking her down. And now taunting her. Split leg head scissor takedown, and both women on the outside. Delta running to Kaede and a stomp to the ankle. And a kick to the hamstring, looking for the stomp with Kaede getting out of the way. And connecting with a backbreaker, tossing Delta back into the ring, stepping in herself. Looking for the running clothesline, but Delta catching her. And an axe kick right to the back of the head. Picking Delta back up, or excuse me, Delta picking Kaede back up. And a backflip kick, pushing Kaede down into the pin. 1, 2. Almost a very short match. Delta picking Kaede back up to her feet yet again, tossing her for an Irish whip. Looking for the kick, but a little bit too late. Picking Kaede up, but Kaede with the reversal And now dragging Delta to the southern ropes. Tossing her, looking for the back elbow, but whiffing. Looking for another back elbow, but I think she connected not on Delta, but on the referee. Delta sending Kaede into the corner. And now sending her into the Tree of Woe. And now, welcome back to Delta Airlines. I hope you got your flight miles. Hope you got them ready to be redeemed. Because Delta just made a safe landing with that double leg dropkick on Kaede. If she made a safe landing, it was very clear that she wasn't flying Boeing. Delta with the running knee strike into the pin. There's a 1 and a 2. And Delta picking up a very convincing win.
Here is your winner, Diane.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event of the evening, introducing first for this men's Tornado Tag Team match, it is the Phantom Thieves of Heart, Joker
The following contest
and Skull.
is a Tornado Tag Team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 502 pounds, the Hart Foundation.
And their opponents making this a persona battle. It is the Shadow Slayers. Yuki Makoto, or Makoto Yuki, and Junpei Iori.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 265 pounds, the Steiner Brothers.
And all 4 men in the ring, referee rings the bell. And just pure chaos in the middle of the ring. Now the 2 wild cards going at it as Ryuji working on Junpei. And I was just thinking, one of these days in a pay-per-view event, we need to get the we need to get like a 3-way persona battle in. Like a 3-way tag team persona battle. That'd be so fun. Joker with a double leg dropkick on Yuki. Just, bring in the Phantom Thieves, the Shadow Slayers, and Brosona. Just put them all in one match. Joker with a takedown into the submission attempt on Yuki, but Makoto getting out. Ryuji with a couple of kicks. As Ren finally using his proper first name, kicks Makoto, and taking Junpei down with a head scissor takedown. And a splash as Ryuji goes for a splash on Makoto. There's a 1 and a 2. Ryuji kicks out. Ren going for another... Or is it Akira? I think that's a Ren, right? Is it Akira? I always thought it was Ren. And Junpei flipping off Joker after that takedown, as now dragging a Joker from the east to the west, looking for the Irish whip, but whiffing. Now a takedown into some right hands. Makoto with a takedown of his own. Joker rolling out and a single leg drop kick. Haunting Junpei a little bit, and Junpei connecting with a takedown. Makoto was having a very successful time against Ryuji on the outside. Now Junpei just having his way against Ren. A double punch and again against Joker. Now Junpei with a ground and pound. Ryuji now working on Makoto, and a spinning back fist connects against Junpei. Ryuji picking Junpei up and a clothesline takedown. Tossing Junpei back into the ring as Joker just connects with a massive knee to the face. And a takedown. A knee-on-knee strike. Junpei sends Ryuji into the ring. And a Russian leg sweep into the ground and pound against Joker. Ryuji now trying to get some action, but Makoto immediately connects with a bulldog. Ryuji with a reversal on the outside, tossing Makoto right into Junpei. But Makoto jumping strike against Ryuji. And an uppercut. Ryuji with a running kick that connects. Junpei with a reversal, sending Joker down, sending Ryuji back into the ring. Joker with a takedown. Now Ryuji sliding out. Junpei picking Ryuji back up and tossing him back into the ring. With Joker, though, with a spinning knife edge chop, sending Junpei face down into the ground. I think it busted him open a little bit. Ryuji picking Junpei back up as both wild cards again doing battle against each other. Ryuji tossing Junpei back in, rolling in himself. And Ryuji going for a pin. There's one. Junpei immediately getting a shoulder up. And Ryuji with a running spear into the pin. Referee in position. There's a 1 and a 2. Junpei again pushes himself out. But yet again, Ryuji not quite done with the offense. Sending Junpei for a run and a hook attempt, but Junpei blocking that, taking Ryuji down. Picking him back up, turning him around. Into the fireman's carry, and the takedown. Junpei going for a pin. There's a 1 and a 2. Joker looking to break that up, but Junpei Ryuji kicking out. Now looking to make it a 2-on-1 on the inside the ring, but Junpei rolling out. Ryuji climbing out to pick up Junpei in a fireman's carry himself. And a spinning punch takedown. Makoto makes his way into the ring. Immediately into a 2-on-1 situation, sent into the corner. Nice little flashy Showtime kick by Joker into the takedown. And a backflip splash by Skull. Joker with another Phantom attack. Now Joker picking Junpei back up over his shoulder and face first into the side of the ring. Ryuji sending Makoto back into the ring, picking him up into the fireman's carry, and another discus punch takedown. Junpei with a couple of rights, sending Joker into the barricade. Now Ryuji with a spear, but Makoto jumping over him. Kick to the gut, and Makoto connecting with a stunner. Going for the pin, there's a 1 and a 2. Ryuji just barely getting his shoulder up in time. Junpei sending Joker into the ring. Into the announcer's booth. Ryuji with a reversal, sending Makoto into the corner. Some rights, some lefts. Now some corner kicks into a spinning heel kick. And a terminating knee smash to Makoto. Junpei picking picking Ryuji up, and a spinning takedown. Joker, though, looking for a kick takedown into the Showtime, connects. Picking Junpei back up to his feet. And a rolling facebuster. Makoto looking for a finisher, but Joker in position for a pin. There's a rope break. Makoto with a stunner on Junpei. Not on Junpei, on Ryuji. Joker sending Junpei up against the ropes, looking for an Irish whip, but not realizing that Makoto and Ryuji were fighting there. Now Junpei getting advantage of the clutch, sending Joker up against the ropes, picking him up, leg trap into the takedown, and Junpei going for the pin. There's a 1 and a 2. Joker getting his shoulder up and rolling to the outside, because of course. Junpei picking Ryuji back up, and a tripping takedown. And now both members of the Shadow Slayers looking to go after Joker. Ryuji running, picking up Junpei and tossing him into the to the announcer's booth. Makoto picking Joker back up, tossing him back inside the ring, but not heading in himself because, that would make too much sense. Instead, going after Ryuji. Both men on the inside back to their feet. Joker with a double knife edge chop into the Showtime facebuster. And going for the pin. 1, 2. Junpei gets his shoulders up. And now, it's a 2-on-1 on the inside. And yeah, you can just tell there's so much blood streaming down Junpei's face. And Ryuji's dead on the outside. Never mind, he's back to his feet. Makoto connecting with a stunner, going for the pin, but Ryuji breaking that up because of course. Makoto sending Joker up against the ropes. And a springboard roundhouse kick, but not going for the pin because, again, that would make too much fucking sense. Instead, with a dropping neckbreaker. Now is he going to go for the pin? No. No, of course not. Of course not. Ryuji rolls in. Junpei looking for a finisher. Into the fireman's carry. And another takedown. But still not going for the pin. Instead, Makoto goes for the pin, but Ryuji immediately breaks that up. And now it's Junpei versus Ryuji on the inside. You know, if the AI were fucking smarter in this game, then maybe. Ryuji sending Junpei into the corner and a corner splash. And back first into the barricade. Ryuji with a double knee strike. Now is Ryuji going to go for the pin? No. Instead, he picks up Junpei, sets him down with that knee strike to the face. And now the alley-oop elbow drop. Now the pin? Yes. Now Ryuji goes for a pin. There's a 1 and a 2, and Junpei is unable to get his shoulder up. And see, Makoto, that's what happens when you go for the pin, you fucking idiot. Anyway, as we watch the replays and the Phantom Thieves celebrating their win, I would like to thank you all for joining us on tonight's episode of Eclipse, and hope to see you next week. Is Joker bleeding? Yeah, I think Joker's bleeding a little bit. But yeah, hope to see you all next week for, of course, J Ramada Wingcrest and Eclipse, and for our next J Ramada pay-per-view event coming up next week Sunday, a week after Memorial Day weekend. Until then, we are signing out from St. Paul. See ya.